Play along.
Hey.
Add some desk percussion. Because it's the afternoons with Josh, Ken, and Amanda. A silly look at a serious world.
It doesn't matter when you listen, Ken, as long as your wife is kind of upset with you for, I don't know, not whatever. She's not here today, but she'll be here eventually. We love her so much. It's always the afternoon.
Whoa. Don't bury the headlines.
She's not going to be here today.
Okay.
She was going to join virtually.
Right.
She's had a really busy day, and she's had to take Rosie everywhere with her.
Rosie.
Had she known this what her day was looking like,
Okay.
she would have probably sent her to this daycare place that I don't like.
You don't like that daycare center? Yeah.
I know. I don't like daycare in general because it looks like the Discovery Zone. I wouldn't mind sending her to like some place that maybe has like 5 or 6 kids that we know.
Ikea?
It's basically we're sending her to Ikea, and
you-
we're telling her to follow the arrows for
That's
2
a bad.
days.
Because they got that kids zone in the bottom of Ikea.
Do they?
Yeah, I don't know if it's open right now with the pandy and all,
Yeah,
but
the pandy going.
I have always it looked fun.
Yeah.
I like Ikea.
I mean,
Ikea.
Ikea?
This is why I can't say Ikaika's name right, because I say Ikaika and Ikea.
Yakaipa.
But I'll tell you what Ikea is, Josh. The best, cheapest date night option.
It really is.
It's a food.
Amanda would love it because you look at furniture and pillows and things that we need around the house, and then I treat her to meatballs.
Sweetie meaties.
And then I treat her to Italian meatballs later. All right,
At a
I'm
deli
out.
down the street.
Yeah, down the street. Yeah, that's. You ever been to Domingo's?
Sounds so
Domenico's?
good. Sounds whatever you want to call it.
It's
Sounds
on
so
Ventura,
good.
right by the Chili's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good Chili's too.
I know.
Yeah, I have a lot of positive memories of chain restaurants, but that's one of my favorites.
My 100%.
The Chili's in Northridge under Cedar Boulevard, south of Plummer.
Yeah.
And then that one there.
When I'm sitting in the retirement home and somebody's like, "What was your time like in Los Angeles?" I was like, "Well, for a brief moment in history, we basically owned a Chili's on a Thursday night.
You really did.
We were regulars. The waitress knew our name. She gave me her phone number.
Like,
Not to like call her as for a date, to literally call her and tell her when we were coming,
on
so the
our way.
table was ready for us when we got there.
look, I have a lot of positive memories of being on the Schmoes Know movie podcast show for years. That was a lot of fun.
Tons of fun.
We got so many cool things. We got to meet everybody, friends.
Yes.
You know, come
All of
on.
it.
It's
Yep.
great. I love it. I wanted the show to get over as fast as I could to get to that Chili's.
Correct. Yes.
That's why I went out on
Yeah.
Thursdays.
Like as soon as the show was over, it was just like, "Everybody out!
Everyone out.
We got to get to Chili's.
Pack
Get
up.
in your car."
The chips and salsa, man. The chips and salsa at Chili's is such an underrated dish.
Because it's thin. They're thin chips.
Thin chips, but hot.
And they're warm. And then the salsa is not too chunky, so it's just like you're basically getting the flavor of the salsa on the thin chip, and it really doesn't feel like you're eating anything because the chip is so thin.
It's like you're just shoveling salsa straight into your veins. Do you know also what I love at the chips and salsa at Chili's is when you get like 7 chips together
Oh, so they're all melted
and
together.
they're melted together.
Oh, and the couple in the middle are a little like leathery. So you
Yes.
it's like crunch
Yes.
and then leather.
And chew.
Ooh.
It's like you bit into a dog rawhide
Yes.
chew toy.
Yep.
But it's good.
It's like when you get a bag of combos and 3 combos are stuck together. They got baked that way, and you're like, "Oh well, I gotta eat all 3." Everyone knows that.
Oh man, you want to go to McDonald's
I
after
do.
this?
I really do. I will tell you what. This losing weight thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
you killed it. You did great.
is slowly but surely. Like I'm not tired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going somewhat insane thinking about food because
Yeah.
I know this is not the correct way to lose weight. This needs to become like my lifestyle,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
because this is a competition, I need to lose as much weight as fast as I can. Don't bring that over here.
Okay,
the
what is-
Hawaiian hunk. First of all, let's
Okay,
give a
wait.
shout out to the Hawaiian hunk on the ones and twos, and a shout out to Heather. The Schneider cut Schneider is in the building as well. Hasn't been here since a drink up a few months ago. It's great to see her. She's one of the best.
So for those watching on the YouTube version, we got a bag of marijuana muffins. What are these?
These are Kodiak protein cannabis muffins. No, there's no cannabis in them. They're just protein muffins.
Okay.
And I had one earlier today, and it was pretty good.
I don't love muffins, but I would always try a muffin
Okay.
because every muffin brings with it the hope of a good muffin.
Correct. Muffins do spell out and smell out and spell out hope.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what you're getting into. Because, when you see like a chocolate chip muffin or a blueberry muffin, you know that inside is hope for more blueberries, finely packed blueberries, all that.
You know, I love those pies, those fruit pies you can get from gas stations.
Oh, yeah, they're good.
Cherry, blueberry,
Yeah, like
apple.
the taste kicks.
Who made this?
I did. The trick
Ikaika did
is to remember that before you take a bite, remember it's a healthy muffin and it tastes better. Because if you just think, oh, it's a regular chocolate muffin, you're going to be disappointed. But if you think, oh, it's a healthy muffin, it's not gonna taste good, you'll like it.
Correct. That Ikea could just set your standards perfect.
Yeah. So what I'm expecting is dry,
It's not Chili's.
and it's leaving me wanting more,
It's not a Costco chocolate muffin,
It's
that's
not.
for sure.
Yeah.
which has like 4,000 calories
Per
yeah,
bite.
right? Per bite.
Yeah. This is one we could have baked. I could have baked for you and put in butter. You ever grill a muffin, Heather? It's good. You grill it, put butter on it, and grill it on a flat iron. It's really good.
Okay. The muffin top is really good.
It's juicy. It's grill. It's nice and
Good. I
moist.
love a good juicy top.
Yeah.
The center is a little dry. Not dry because of the cook bag, but like you taste the health.
That's what I said. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
It's not. Again, it's not dry, but it does. It left in the aftertaste in my mouth of like Crystal Light. You know, I can't have fake sugar. I know immediately. And Amanda's been trying to peddle these fake sugar yogurts to me. And because that's basically, if you guys notice throughout the weight loss challenge, all I come to every day is I bring two yogurts. I have one around 11:30 and one around 2:30, and that's all I have.
It's impressive. I've always admired, because you kind of do that at the writer's room.
Yeah. Trey T says, I tried Josh's muffin method. Delicious. Yeah, it's delicious.
Peaceful guy asks, moist levels?
Moist level top, hot and moist.
I got to tell you.
Bottom, a little drier.
Yeah, but overall, more moist than I'd think for something that says it comes with 15 grams of protein.
Correct. Yeah. And I know everybody's probably, and I can giggle, but as many times as I say top and bottom being moist, I understand where the double entendre there is, and I choose not to go there. I choose.
Very brave of you.
Thank you. Thank you. So what you do with a grilled muffin is you just cut it in half, muffin top, muffin bottom, butter them, and then put them on a flat iron like full of butter, and then you grill them.
Okay.
That butter seeps in. It's different level kind of muffin.
I really love that, and I trust your cooking.
Yeah.
I'm so disgusted with myself right now.
Dude, that thing's 200 calories. You're fine.
Oh?
Yeah. See?
What's that bad? Okay.
I told you, it's less calories than a tasty cake. No offense to Ranger Donald or Bunny. Yeah. John Mariano has something to say, and I enjoy this.
John Mariano?
Our buddy, who I haven't talked to in a long time, and I hope he's doing well. He's the best. John Mariano says, there was an episode of Seinfeld where he was even Steven. I remember this one. He'd find $20. He'd lose $20. His life was in perfect balance. Nothing ever changed. This is Ken's weight loss challenge.
It's kind of depressing, though, right? Look, I went home and weighed myself
on your scale.
Sans clothes, and I was at 215.
Okay.
So
2 pounds of clothes.
I mean, the jeans are heavy.
I know.
I took all my stuff out, but jeans are heavy.
And I know that you're not going to take your shirt off on camera
never.
because you've never taken your shirt off in front of me at a pool party.
I mean, we shared a hotel room.
Yeah, we did. Oh, that's right. I think I have seen you with your shirt
I did
off.
wear a bathrobe.
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah.
Try sugar in the raw. It's real sugar, says Kimberly
No,
G85.
I'm sure. I just don't put sweetener in my things. I'm not a sugar guy.
I wish I was you.
Yeah.
So
I like salty stuff, and that's been killing me because I know for a fact that all that sodium is retaining all my water and is keeping me away from losing weight. So I've just been
sodium
in that can of energy drink.
Is 65 mg's a lot of sodium?
It's a milligram.
Yeah.
I think.
Booker G.
Look at percentage daily value. That's what you need
3%.
to know. Oh, then you're fine.
I'm fine?
Yeah.
Okay. The percentage of the daily value, I don't really look at that a lot, Josh.
That's what you should be looking at. Not so much like, grams and fats and all that. That's fine. Look at the percent of your daily value based on your diet.
Okay. That's a new way to look at it. I appreciate you bringing that into my life. Total carbohydrates, 4% of my daily.
See? That's good.
See, because I'm addicted to these V8 energy drinks.
I used to love V8 and vodka in college.
Ooh.
It's fantastic.
Is that like a Bloody Mary?
It's a healthy Bloody Mary. It's a
that.
healthy Mary. I don't even know. I mean, I was really drunk on them, but it wasn't spicy like a normal Bloody Mary because I can't do spice. And then I would drink it. And I'm like, I feel like pretty good. Chase it with a nice tea, chug a bunch of water, go to a tailgate.
You can't do sugar and you can't do spice.
Not good at spice.
Can you do anything nice?
Well done, Ken. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Here we are. We don't need to intro the show. If you're watching, you know. If you're listening, you know.
It's the afternoons.
The afternoons.
We already did. We do our intro. At the top.
No. Actually, you're right, Josh.
Yeah.
I'm having a slow day. We do. It's built into the front, but we're there.
Well, it's a little bit of housekeeping. So I just usually on Thursdays, every other Thursday we do the afternoons. Right before I do the FCF show, twitch.tv/FCF fan controlled football. If you guys are, it's a lot of fun. It's a very, very fun show. Our buddies Jeff Canada, Patrick Dees, Ray Austin, they've all been on the Positivity Report. One of the guests we had on today he was a fan. He won one of the MVF Most Valuable Fans last season.
Okay.
He's a board game collector, Ken.
Get out of here.
Yeah, and I told him about our Kickstarter. He's like, "Oh, no problem. He's excited about it.
Can he get the word out?
I'm going to talk to him about it. Maybe some podcasts. I've reached out to a couple board game podcasts. We'll see what we can do. I mean, the Kickstarter's going to be 45 days long, so we got time to promote, put it wherever we can. Futility, we're hoping and praying, getting everything in line that Tuesday will be the launch date of the Kickstarter.
Excited.
Futility, the actual game of living. We had a rules breakdown today.
Yes.
In more ways than one, but we got all the rules out there. Artwork, everything is looking incredible. Sebastian Fila, his buddies Bruno and Aldo down in Uruguay, home of a very good soccer team. They are working very hard on this, as we all are, and we're very, very excited about it.
Yeah. I know. I excited. The stuff I saw today was really solid stuff.
Right.
It's just been. Someone asked me today, like, "Do you need help with the Kickstarter?" Because they had done one. I was like, you know what? No. It's Sebastian's team has been amazing,
Incredible,
and we're good to go.
Just spot on.
Tuesday. Looking forward to that. And look. A lot going on in the world right now. I cannot believe the stuff I've seen out of New York.
Crazy.
The stuff in Texas. Everything's just the world's always on fire, Josh.
It is.
The world's
Especially
always
our world.
on. The world is absolutely on fire. So we're just here to bring that game. Hopefully, will bring some joy into your home when you're playing it. While the floods take your house down the river.
Yeah, my good. And when I saw the floods in Brooklyn, I was like, I have so many of my friends that live under buildings because there's not enough,
right?
And they're definitely flooded. It's tragic.
It's insane.
Because people live in a lot of Brooklyn houses, you got those old brownstones, and underneath the stairs used to just be storage spaces, but because New York's so expensive, they built apartments into there, and people have these like underground apartments that are completely flooded. I mean, the subway stations are disgusting enough. Then you flood them?
Because flood water not good.
No,
not good.
It's not good.
It's not
and this
good.
goes to my idea of emergency pipelines across the country fueled by floods that you can pipeline to drought-filled areas like Southern California, Texas, these kinds of places. Purify the water along the way in pipelines.
Yeah, this is like almost super villain idea. Like this is like
But super good.
But super good.
Right?
I like this idea.
See?
I like this idea.
I don't know how to get it done, and I know being a politician wouldn't get it done.
That's not your job.
No.
Your job's to spark the idea of creativity.
Right? But I want to get like 5% of the pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 4%. If I'm saving the country, at least I would have a little bit of money to feed my family, but also I would just like a pat in the back. I want to be like Jonas Salk. Did I help fresh water get to people that needed it and energy and all that kind of stuff? Yeah. Yes. I don't need to make a ton of money off it. I would just like a pat on the back and hey, Josh Macuga thought of this pipeline idea to try and save flood. Because look, New Orleans flooded again. Yeah. Even though they built that levee system, you need this rainwater needs to go somewhere. And guess what? California's in a drought. The Hoover Dam stopped working because there's not enough water for it. Colorado River's drying up. There's parts of Texas that used to have river waterways that have been dry for years. You pump all this fresh water from the Northeast that is inundating the places and pipeline it to places that need it. You can do something with it. Because guess what? We're not drinking flood water.
No. I'm here to support this idea. I don't know how to make it happen. I don't know. There's probably you got to where those pipes going to go through is always a concern.
Totally.
Same with oil pipelines. I get it.
Yeah.
We get it. But you got to have a thought somewhere.
But you got to have fresh water. Just put the pipeline next to the highways. I don't know.
Highways. Hey, we got a what are these called?
Super chat.
Streamlabs.
Yeah, into Streamlabs.
I don't know which one to.
Yeah, you can super chat or Streamlab.
Brennan Marr says.
Oh, Brennan Marr, legend.
Hello there, good people.
Hello.
What is the or one of the most emotionally fulfilling and or moving experiences you've had in a movie theater? For me, at least recently, it was Rise of Skywalker. Big fan, as am I. And I sobbed with joy, which I did. I cried 6 separate times in Rise of Skywalker. Still do.
Okay.
But that's a great question. Yeah, you know what? And your answer can be Bad Boys 2, Josh.
It
can be Bad Boys 2. That's acceptable.
Well, I didn't see Bad Boys 2 in the theater.
Okay, fair.
But then, because that was in college. Nobody's going to see movies in college.
I didn't see, Yeah, I was in film school. I didn't see.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
hold on. Let me think about this. Movie theater? See, here's the thing, is when we go to movies, if we went to screenings, they usually invited me to the ones that nobody wanted to go to. Like, here's a stupid action movie, Macuga, go. Like,
at the old job?
Yeah, the old job.
Yeah.
And then, Amanda and I went to see something in the theaters, and we both were crying pretty good. I forget. Wow. See, that's why, like, I cry a lot but I scream way more often. So if we're talking about like emotional, like
Right.
physically not doing okay, it was that Hereditary movie. Scared the
Hereditary
living
didn't do well.
shnikes out of me.
Shnikes. I'm trying to think outside of like a big genre, kind of picture. I always make reference, but I bawled uncontrollably at Mr. Holland's Opus at the end of
That's
it.
a good one.
When they start playing that Opus. Ooh,
Most of the
man.
movies that make me cry, I didn't see in the theaters, Ken.
That's actually a great point.
Field of Dreams, I didn't see in the theater.
I didn't see that in the theater
Oof,
too.
that one made me cry.
But
A
also,
lot,
like,
still does.
have you had like
Notebook, I saw on a couch in New York.
I have had two movies, and I gotta phrase this carefully, affect the end of relationships or speed them up or provide clarity, which does not mean I was like watching a movie. I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? Break up with someone. I'm not saying that.
no.
But when you're searching for what's next, you're searching for the answer, and then I saw some stuff, and I was like, oh God, yeah, okay, this is. I think I have some clarity. So it was 500 Days of Summer
Okay.
and Closer.
Ooh, both good.
Yeah, and both affected some thoughts
Yes.
and gave some clarity on certain relationships and stuff, or just things I was doing.
You know what 500 Days of Summer does really well, and I was thinking about this the other day, is when you're in a relationship with somebody, and Amanda's the first woman I ever lived with, right? So there is a portion of their home that becomes your home, whether it's an apartment or an actual house. There's a part of their car. There's a part of their life that becomes part of your life. And you break up, right? And then you get drunk one night and you call them like 3 weeks later, and she's like, come on over, let's talk and hang out. And you go back into her apartment or house or car, and you know that feeling, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
That's what 500 Days of Summer did to me when they broke up and he went to that engagement party that he didn't know was an engagement party.
Expectations versus reality?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that messed with me a little bit.
Yeah. For me, what got it was I felt he was trying to, and I've been guilty of trying to wedge a person or a relationship into a hole, like a square
Correct.
peg into a round hole type thing. And then you look back and realize, oh, no, this is supposed to happen. And then if you move forward, and so there wasn't a direct one-to-one comparison, but at the relationship I was in at the time, I was like, oh, yeah, this is probably time.
Yeah.
And this is, at this point, I'm just forcing the issue.
I would love to go back in time to like Josh in Stages, like for certain Josh in high school.
It's a good sitcom name, Josh in Stages.
That is pretty good.
Yeah.
Isn't it like Life in Pieces? There's always something like that, or like,
Yeah.
what was that? Better Off Ted. You know what
Better
I mean?
Off Tad.
You know?
I think Somerville
I was
in
gonna
that
say
one.
Bonnie Somerville. I
Yeah.
think was in that. Josh in Stages. That's pretty good.
It's like remember when Stamos had that show? That was like the middle-aged guy.
Yeah, what was that
a
called? Hold on,
grandfather.
hold on.
He was like a young grandfather or something like
Damn
that. It was
it.
like John Gross. I don't know what it was. Trey T cried a lot during Return to Me. Return to Me will get you crying. David Duchovny. It's a Bonnie Hunt picture.
Our buddy Sam Basher recommended that movie on Collider Live that you've watched, In Time.
I've never seen it in time. I want to.
Oh.
It's got McAdams, right?
Yeah, and
Bill
Donald.
Nighy. Yeah, Donald Gleason.
Donald Gleason. Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Is it In Time or is it Time's Up? Is In Time the Justin Timberlake one? Okay, that's wrong.
Okay.
What's the time one with Dom Hall
Out of
Gleason?
time, boy. Out of time.
Out of time sounds familiar.
Time in a
sure.
bottle.
Dom Hall Gleason, right?
Yeah, Donal.
There it is. Because it's Gaelic, right?
Yeah.
Dom Hall Gleason.
Brendan's kid.
About Time.
About Time. 'Cause
And it was
I
two,
love
right?
About a Boy,
Yeah.
and then that's About
Mhm,
Time.
About Time.
And they're both UK
Oh,
kind of
that
pictures.
About Time, I started sobbing. Let's look up Stamos.
McClunky, Mr. McClunky says, I cried watching Up. Rest in peace, Ed
Yeah,
Asner.
that's a
That's
tough
true.
one.
Senior Film, Super Chat. We always appreciate Senior Film. Swinging by here. End of Rudy, says Lauren Romo. When he finally
That's
gets
a
in
good
the
one.
game, gets me every time.
Grandfathered. The name of
Grandfather.
the showroom.
Yeah. Okay, but keep going. I don't even think that's it. I think I got it wrong. Keep looking at Stamos's.
Okay, you got The Big
I
Short,
think there was
Royalties,
another show that was
Fuller House,
named even more.
You, Scream Queens, Grandfathered, 2.5 Men. No, he wasn't. Necessary. No. Necessary Roughness. The
yeah.
New Normal.
No, it's possible.
Glee. No.
I mean, I could be misremembering.
Jake in Progress.
Jake in Progress.
There you go. Josh in Stages.
Jake in Progress.
Baby. Yes. That's really
Josh
good.
in Stages, and you're looking back. It's like Wonder Years, but you're looking
Because
back.
so we were talking about nostalgia all week. We've been talking about nostalgia.
Yeah.
We were talking about nostalgia, and I was talking about nostalgia with Kate Mulligan
Yeah.
because I didn't know this. Kate Mulligan and I are the same age. We graduated high school the same year, all that kind of stuff. I did
Okay.
not know that. I had no idea. And so I was nostalging a little bit today about like high school friends and relationships and whatnot, and like certain things I look back on in high school and I cringe because I'm such a movie guy and I love TV and like romance and sentimentality and all that. At least I did back then. I still do, but I was way more like sentimental. I was in love with like 2 different girls the whole time, and it would like flip back and forth, and they didn't love me back. And I should have.
Unrequited love.
Yeah. Somebody should have said to me, "Hey, dum-dum,
Right.
just let it go. They're not going to like you." But none of my friends would, and they didn't either. I think they strung me along a lot. And I wish I could go back, and I wish somebody could say, "Hey, Josh," like I could go back, Josh in Stages, and say, "Josh, stop this." And I could have really enjoyed myself because there were actual girls I think that liked me. And I didn't pursue it.
This is we young dumb men do this a lot. Unrequited love. We wear it like a badge of honor, and that creates later on in life creates like the not say we were, but like the incel thing comes along because based out of that kind of honest emotional state. And I had a friend in 2005 who I'm still friends with. I was analyzing 3 episodes of the Clone Wars before I got here, and I burned my computer down to the 0. But long story short, my friend Chris, we met at the Hollywood Improv Bar. He came down from San Francisco to watch me, and I was doing that. I was like, I just couldn't get any girls in high school, and he literally does this. He had a drink, and he goes, "Fuck you." I go, "What?" He goes, "You did." He just goes, "This. You didn't want her. You wanted her. You didn't. You wanted her. You had all these opportunities.
I know.
But you had these stupid standards or self-esteem and all this stuff. So the problem is you."
It is. It was me.
Yeah, and it's
Josh in Stages.
And this is like the nice guy trope is fine because I'm that guy too. But then you're an emotional albatross, just kind of circling around your own shark pit.
Yes. Yeah,
That's
the self-sabotage of the albatross in the shark pit.
Yeah, and it's not the girl's fault.
Right.
It's not Daenerys Targaryen's fault.
It's
Sorry,
not.
Jorah, and I'm a Jorah guy.
You're Jorah. I get Jorah. He fought and he fought and he fought, and he died for the woman he loved, but she never loved him back the exact same way.
And he accepted it. He made the right choice to come back and take what was there, it always burned him.
I got in this huge fight with this girl that I was in love with on and off forever. She got really upset with me in college because I was like with this other girl. And I was like, you can either choose me or you can't. You can't just keep leading me along and get upset when I'm with somebody else. Just go say it. And I finally came to that realization, Josh in Stages, in college. Then when I got to New York, no girls liked me because I was a mess when I lived in New York. But then when I got out here, I went through a string of like being a good dude and whatever. And then randomly on a New Year's Eve, I'm working New Year's Eve, Ken.
New Year's Eve.
I'm bartending New Year's Eve, and it was the weirdest effing thing. I mean, you couldn't put this in an episode of Josh in Stages, and they wouldn't even think it's real. They wouldn't even.
This show jumped the shark.
Yeah, and this is what we talk about when Amanda's on the show, like previous girls that I've liked.
Amanda's
Whoops,
home watching on the big
watching
screen.
the baby, like what the? Oh, kill him. So I'm working. I think it's like 2013, 2012, something like that, and I'm bartending, and it's busy. It's New Year's Eve. And like the bar kind of parts, and there's this girl just standing there, and we locked eyes, and I was like, "Oh my God, is this girl in high school that was? I think she was maybe a year younger than me, 2 years younger than me, and we were in like the chorus together, right? We were in like the chorus nerd stuff, right?
Okay.
Like mixed chorus. We went to Florida,
Gotcha.
and I had this big crush on her, and she had a crush on me,
and
she was like, she got like visibly like, "What are you doing here?" And I was like, "Oh my God, what are you doing here?" And it was one of Josh in Stages, and she stayed all night, and then we hung out all night, and we talked about like high school, and then we just kind of like went our separate ways.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
But she was like, "I had a crush on you." I was like, "I had a crush on you. Why didn't you say anything?" She's like, "Oh, because I thought you liked so and so." I was like, "I did. I'm an idiot." Because she didn't like me back, but I spent all my years of high school pining away.
This is an episode.
Yes, it's an episode of Josh in Stages.
It really is.
Yeah.
You got one whole season at a kegger.
Yeah.
At a.
Is the
Penn
show?
State. Yeah.
Are we building the show around like? Because I don't want it to be like that Bobby Moynihan show where each like Bobby Moynihan, then there's a younger Bobby Moynihan, then a younger Bobby Moynihan.
I'm not.
Because Kellen Coleman was in that show.
Yeah,
Wait,
I love Bobby, by the way.
And the show had a really cool
nice
premise. Because I think I am DB.
He was on Jedi Council. He was a Jedi Council, and we talked and everything, and we followed each other. But you don't think anyone. Year later, we're at Comic-Con. I passed him, and I just didn't say hi, and he goes, "Hey, man, how you doing?" I was talking Star Wars. I was like, holy, that's nice, man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect.
See?
So I feel bad I didn't watch that show. It's a Moynihan joint. I really.
It was on CBS.
He's in that one
and
Mayor of Town or whatever it is.
It was
now.
it was a mayor show.
Well, that's now, right? But
Yeah, because he plays Ted Danson's like chief
Yeah.
of staff. He's like the Richard Splett of Spletnet.net.
Richard Splett.
Summer Camp Island. No, it's Pony. No.
Well, today's show, we just look up IMDb credits of shows we vaguely remember.
God, it was he's on Mr. Mayor.
This is a Truffle Pumpers universe, asks Damon
This
R.
is 100%.
1974.
Because Kellen Coleman was on this show. Me, Myself, and I was what it was called. And he played
yeah.
Midlife Alex.
Midlife Alex.
So Josh and Stages is basically taking Me, Myself, and I. But is Josh and Stages the love life that I had in stages of my life and where they like kind of come back around in each kind of
to save your marriage tonight? No, I don't think it has to be love. I could be all. It could be all of it. It could be college successes, swim team, all of it.
Yeah.
Failures. Looking back, you got a kid now. You're changing whether you want to or not, right?
Right.
So you're looking back. This is probably a little bit with your nostalgia in real life. It's just like, hey, I'm definitely going into a new chapter of life. I mean, the chapter sitting on my lap, giggling and gurgling at me. So you might be looking back. So it's all that.
Because here's the thing: the chapter I'm in right now is amazing, and the chapter that Amanda started, I think, like
good chapter.
Yeah, reinvigorated my life for the better. Because I was in the dark part. I was going down a dark path there.
Yeah, no, like literally, we found you in a dark alley.
Yeah, like dead in a ditch, and you're a dumpster.
Yeah. Near a
and
pink
here
dot.
I am.
Yeah.
Brian Jackson McClellan, Josh in Stages, Life in Stages. That would be a great show. Would the show be narrated?
It's a good
yes,
question. You
by
want
Ken
that?
Knapsack.
Me? You want me to be the Daniel Stern, Don Cheadle?
Of course.
Cheadle doing the new Wonder Years is a good call.
Yeah, it's great.
Have you seen it yet? Is it?
No, I don't know. Is it
oh.
out? Is it out?
No,
I just knew he was narrating.
Yeah.
Hear that.
Okay, I think you could do it though.
See,
Be an older
What?
version.
Josh and I'd watch Josh and Stages. I mean, I'm gonna
Pitch it.
Yeah.
Ikaika, Heather, would you watch this show?
Sure.
That's not a
Yeah,
vote
it's
of
not
confidence at all.
They're going to see Shang-Chi tonight. They just want to get out of here as soon
They
as
just want to
possible.
get out of here. They want us
These
to
two
wrap
idiots.
up the show.
I was just thinking about sad movies that I saw.
Well, yeah,
What are
what
yours?
sad movie made you cry?
Aloha. That movie's terrible. That's the one with
No.
that movie is an insult
Never
to
even
Hawaii
watched.
and movies.
Up for sure.
Okay.
Coco. I think a happy cry was
Coco's a
Endgame
tough one.
when
Tony dies?
no. Well, I was
What?
I'm kidding.
I didn't really like him, but when Cap got Mjolnir, like I was excited.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did you cry when he was like?
I was like happy, like
Yeah.
yes.
I-
Heather-
when
Heather-
that happened,
Yeah.
we were at the screening and everybody started freaking out. I was like, why is that good? I didn't know.
Wake up from your nap.
Yeah, and Christian's like, shut up, I'll tell you after. Shut up. Like, okay, great. Got it.
Heather, did you cry when Chris Evans put his shirt back on after chopping wood?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Better chopping wood scene, that one, or Win a Date with Tad Hamilton, Josh Duhamel.
Josh Duhamel. That's a good shirtless wood chopping reference.
Yeah. That's a good rom-com, underrated, winning, and by far Kate Boswell's best movie, and that's including Blue Crush. Blue Crush is a good
Boswell,
one.
right? She's not related, right?
Boswell or Bosworth?
Bosworth. Boswell. What is it? Go to IMDb.
This is the IMDb show.
Yesterday was Rotten Tomatoes
Uh-huh.
show. Today's IMDb.
Yeah. Kate
Bosworth, right? It's Bosworth. Because it's like
Bosworth. Yes.
She's not related, right?
To Boswell.
She's not related to Brian
Boz.
the Boz, right?
No, she's not. No.
Bo Jackson's going all the way to Tacoma. No?
No.
I watched
Kate
that
Bosworth.
live. That's one of my highlights. At the end of my life, Ken, what were some of the things you accomplished? I watched that Monday Night Football game live with Bo Jackson going around.
That's a
the
big one.
Boss.
84?
No, it's like 88, right?
Oh, right,
88?
because he was 86.
87, 88, yeah, 89 maybe.
He came out in 86, but he played baseball in 86 because his tops was in 86. And he didn't play football until a year later, so it had been Monday night of 88.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because it was the 86 class, but he didn't play baseball until like the end of the 86 season, so 87 would have been his first full baseball season.
Yes, 87 tops. You get the 86 tops traded, 87 tops future star.
Correct. Yeah, we got them both. Got them all. What do you think, Amanda? Yeah? All right.
Okay.
Should we call her real quick? The baby's up.
Look, you do what you feel is right. You must do what you feel is right, of course. as Obi-Wan Kenobi said.
I like that we found this out, that just putting the speaker on the microphone might be better than actually calling in on the thing. Remember, in the old
Bosworth.
broadcaster days in your old
Yeah,
office
that works.
there,
That works
she's not
relatively
answering.
well.
I don't think she wants to
She
answer.
doesn't want to talk to you.
She has
Well, you
no
did
interest.
something today and you're not telling.
No, I didn't. Dude, I sat here the whole day, worked on futility, worked on a couple of different things, did FCF. There you go.
You did something. Did you not
I'm-
take out the cardboard boxes?
No, last night was trash. We got them out.
Did you not wash all the dishes in an
I
appropriate amount of
nailed
time?
the dishes last night, and I made a chicken Caesar.
Did you comment about how Amanda doesn't rinse the dishes well enough?
I think she's pissed about the weight loss, to be honest, Ken.
Yep.
And that's what we wanted to talk today about on the positive or on
Well,
the afternoons.
okay.
Was how when I called Amanda yesterday and told her how much weight I'd lost, she wasn't happy
Why is that?
because she's also trying to lose weight and she's pissed that I'm losing it quicker than she is because it's a lot harder for women
yeah,
postpartum.
Yeah, because
gonna say
society
postmortem,
definitely
that's
is not fair.
No, it's not fair at all.
By the way,
And-
my only comment on the situation in Texas, there's a lot of comments.
'Kay.
To go. Let's put the bounty on the men that impregnate the women.
correct.
You never hear that.
Yes.
When someone says that girl got pregnant magically,
Uh-huh.
babies just show up like it's Anakin.
Mm-hmm.
What about the boys?
What
and
did
their
they do?
Penises.
Let me tell you, I take care of my business. Can we get this guy out of here? This
yeah,
Leroy
get on that.
Makerson, can we get this guy out of here?
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, we
how
got
do you
it.
do that?
We got it.
Hide user from channel? You
Hit
got
it.
Okay.
Hit it.
Thank you. There's just awful people out there.
I didn't even see it. Good call.
Yeah. Lauren Rose says trolls in the house. Yeah, listen, and I said it this morning on what is happening here? How did this happen? This never happens here. We are
Oh,
getting
yeah.
trolled,
It's
and
3 people.
Well, get on it.
my goodness. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
We
Our chat.
yeah,
Our chat is. I don't know. That's
that's bad.
bad.
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I said it this morning in the positivity report.
yeah.
Why do you care?
Why do you care? Yeah.
If a woman needs to take care of, oh my God, this is ridiculous. Where are
Okay.
these people coming from?
There we go.
This is insanity.
I'm just gonna.
Can we?
I'm.
I've never seen anything like this.
Removing and timing them out.
Should we just
Yeah.
turn off chat? I hate to do that.
Yeah. We'll just. Oh yeah. We got. This is fun.
Yeah, thanks, DJ Oldboy.
Hi, if you're.
Reporting them.
Hi, if. Yeah. If.
Man, that is disgusting.
If you're listening on the audio podcast, we're just.
Our
we're-
chat on our YouTube is going
Yeah.
insane with awful. Like, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to this channel.
Yeah. It's.
Yeah, I think we should just turn off chat. If you guys, I'm sorry, guys. We need to turn off chat.
Yeah. Do that. Go for it.
What do I do? I don't know how to do that. Yeah.
Akaika, you on it?
Do you know how to turn off the chat, Ikaka?
I'm trying to figure out how to turn it off.
Okay. Turn it off.
Turn it off.
This is real bad. And we're sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
Pop out chat? Is that? Oh, no. Nothing to see here. We popped out. And then do I turn that off? Kill chat?
Well, Mariano's in there. Yeah, he's.
I can do this all day. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh. All right. Anyway. Here we are as people. And this is sorry, that just threw me. That makes me so upset.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
well, you see all the stuff going on Twitch too, and
Is that what it is?
You know, it's
What are these? All right.
it's
So
it's
if I pop out the chat,
That just makes a new tab.
oh,
Figure that out.
yeah.
DJ reporting as much as I can. I appreciate that. This
Yeah.
is insanity. Is this all because of what's going on today?
I just think something probably going in. You know, that's what people probably some sort of combination of bots and groups bombing. Yeah, this is the wonderful place of the internet, man. You
This
know?
is insanity. Did somebody hack our channel? That's not it, right? Oh man, when we had such a good thing going.
There you go.
We had a great
Hold
thing going.
hold on. The problem is I can't keep up with things here.
Good Lord.
All
Who
right,
are you?
Sebastian, you've just been promoted.
Yeah. Everybody, get in there. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Anyway, what were we talking about? I was saying,
I don't remember anymore.
No, me
we
neither. talking about a baby.
men
So
responsibilities.
Amanda got upset with me yesterday because I lost so much weight. And
Yes.
she said it's not fair,
Right.
and it's not. It's like genetically, it is not fair that this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
But we are in a competition. And so she was like, I was like, babe, don't be upset. She's like, I'm not. It's just, it sucks. This sucks. And I was like, no, I get it. And it's also hilarious because if she were to lose weight and I was gaining weight, I'd be like, I'm so proud of you. This is amazing. But she's not gaining weight. She's working out. I'm like trying to help her.
She's doing everything.
I'm being as supportive as humanly possible, making healthy meals, doing all this kind of stuff. I'm
Yeah.
trying to eat less, make less food. Because I used to just come home and be like, I'm going to have 7 flautas.
God, that's.
Have you ever had those Costco flautas? Has anybody out there had the Costco flautas?
Yeah, it's been years. It's been absolute years. But flautas they're a gift to us.
Oh my
as humans.
God, they really are.
Chimichangas, I enjoy, but a flauta,
Because it seems
even better.
It's so little, and you think like, I'll just have like 4. That can't be bad for you.
yeah,
And then you have 7,
yeah.
and you're like, well, they come in an 8-pack, so I might as well finish.
You might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. You got to eat in evens.
Yeah,
You can't eat in odds.
right.
You got to eat in evens.
7. What am I? Some kind of a 17th century Salem witch on trial? 7? Come on, that's no fun. But I wanted to talk to her about her feelings towards this whole thing. So Heather,
Yeah.
since you're here, jump on that God mic with Ikea.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, Heather.
Hey, Heather.
You did you bring all this, Heather?
This-
All what?
All these bots? Did you bring it?
Oh
this
yeah,
shit.
no, it's just
She's
because
over
I'm
there.
here. I just jinxed it.
Yeah, yeah.
It was after the Chris Evans thing. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. That was it.
Mm.
I
That
think
was
you were
it.
upset
That's
about
what it
that,
was.
yeah.
That was it.
What it was. Now, Ikaika and I have been going full tilt, and
Full tilt.
Ken is going half tilt.
I mean, I'm working out every day.
I know.
I'm working out every day.
Nope.
Look, I'm dressed like this today so I can go home and work out.
You look full of Quasto today.
I do look like Quasto. I was walking here like an Italian mob boss.
Yep.
Yeah.
You should see us when we're watching our usual Modern Family
Yeah.
at night. He'll be on the bike,
Oh.
just working, just
See?
going for it.
See? Going full tilt. I was doing
Yeah.
that last night, Ikaika. We started watching this show with Steve Martin and Martin Short and
Oh,
Selena
is
Gomez
that good? I want to watch that.
called Only Murder in This Building.
Yeah, yeah.
It's awesome.
Is it good?
Oh, great.
Hilarious.
Okay.
I've
It's
heard
drama.
good
It's
things.
hilarious. It's great. You know what it is? It's exactly what you would think of in the true crime generation that we're in,
Yeah.
of what a comedy, like a dramedy, would be.
Because is that what that's the premise, right?
totally
I
is.
wasn't sure what the because it's I thought it was a movie at first.
No,
but it's a show.
It's a show.
Okay.
Did you ever watch the show with Jason Schwartzman and Ted Danson?
On HBO. I
Yes.
did not, but I remember I wanted to. 'Cause it's got a great cast.
Great cast. Zach Galifianakis is in it.
Yeah. I think Kristen Wiig was in it.
What's it called? Oh man, here comes an IMDb.
It's just the day of
This is
searching
an
it up.
IMDb show. But it's just like that. Anyway, so I was hitting the bike. So what, Heather? What has this done for like your all diets at home? Are you supportive of the weight loss challenge?
What's going on at home,
What is
Heather?
the support system like by Heather for the weight loss challenge?
No, I absolutely love it because, like we were talking about a little bit earlier, it's completely a lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, this was very much a welcome change because I prefer eating healthier. Like I prefer not consuming as much sugar and treats.
Right.
So for me, it was
Yeah.
so welcome.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're
it
on
was
board.
good.
Okay.
And you know, Ikaika's amazing because he knows the treats that I like.
Yeah.
So, you know, during the course of us dating, he would bring home treats, which is like wonderful and
Very
lovely
kind
and
and
kind,
sweet,
but
yeah.
also I'm going to eat them if they're in the house.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes.
That's fair. That's what I
So
do
it's a
too.
little challenging.
What are some of the treats that get you? Muffins?
Yeah, that's-
Poppy
You want
seed
another one?
muffins from
Oh.
Costco. Those are
There were
amazing.
poppy seed muffins.
Hell yeah. But the treats that get me, I would say, is like ice cream.
Yeah, that's a tough
ice
one for
cream,
me.
and then like Lay's chips, potato
Oh, good
chips.
Lord, let's think about
Those are like probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Sour
Yeah,
Patch
Amanda's our
Kids.
Sour
What about
Patch
the
Kids.
watermelon one?
Yes.
So,
oh my god,
okay,
those are my favorite.
That's Grace's.
Yeah.
Those are Grace's favorites.
Amanda
So
too.
if she's got a
Delicious.
bad day, I'm at the Target.
Totally.
Yeah.
I come back with a
I
bag.
always, anytime I stop at a store and it's just me, I always get Amanda a little treat, and it's usually
Yeah.
Sour Patch
So
Kids,
sweet.
or she loves the sour gummy worms,
Oh yeah.
right? Or she she does love like a good sweet thing. So a peanut M&M, she's a big fan.
Which you
of.
have one of
I
them.
have one at night. I have one at night. Right after dinner, I need something just a little sweet to cleanse the palate, to like equalize. You know, I can't have that salty, garlicky taste in my mouth every night, or
Yeah.
like that taste of the salty dinner. I need something sweet. I've been eating fruit at night.
You
instead.
you fruit something. That's good. A
Yeah.
yogurt.
A yogurt.
When
Oh,
I was
and-
when I was a teenager and I went through my first big breakup, what my mom did to cheer me up, she like cleaned my room for me.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then she gave me a 5-pound bag of Swedish fish.
Whoa. Oh man, it does love Swedish.
Swedish fish.
Oh yeah, I blew through that thing like a
Yeah.
week.
Oh, I'll do
Yeah.
3 bags in a
Let me
sitting.
tell you. Let me tell you about Swedish fish. I used to have a thing, and then
Yeah.
I ate too many. Speaking of the devil, I ate too many, and I can never eat them again. And I got sick.
Wow.
It's like vodka. Amanda Macuga live here on the afternoons. We miss you terribly. We started talking earlier about the weight loss challenge and how you're upset with me, and we wanted to get your feelings on it.
Okay, I'm not upset with you.
Okay.
I just think it's annoying that you lose weight so easily. Like, I think honestly, all
He
you
really
did
does.
is like cut out some bread and chips.
He really, Amanda, he really does lose weight fast.
He really does, and it's just not fair. And it's so frustrating being that I am married to him and I have 20 pounds to lose. And he's like, oh, guess how much weight I lost in a month? Oh, just no big deal, like 11 and a half pounds. I'm like, oh, wow, I've lost 0 in the last 4.5 months. So,
Ranger
yeah.
Donald says that means she's upset with you.
Yeah, I'm not mad at him.
Mhm, mhm.
I am upset with the way that I don't even want to say like God created bodies, because whoever the hell created us unfair, because
Mm-hmm.
somehow Josh can just cut out a couple slices of bread and drops 12 lbs, and I'm over here like, you know, just chasing around a scooting, spinning 6-month-old, and nope, my body is just like,
No way.
I'm good.
No,
Yeah. We were
That's-
talking about treats too, because you know the Schneider cut is here right now. Heather's here. She's in studio.
Hey.
Oh hey. And we were talking about how I like to get you treats, and Ikaika likes to buy Heather treats, and you and Heather have similar treats. She loves Swedish fish. She loves Sour Patch Kids, the watermelon Sour Patch Kids. Great.
Squishy snacks.
Grace the same thing. Squishy snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love squishy snacks, and honestly, it's really bad for me. But I do sometimes think that my husband is trying to like sabotage me or
That's
something.
not.
or,
That's not right.
That's
or
not
he
right.
just wants to make sure that he's always like,
Mhm.
on the fitness path.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't want me to get too ahead of him, maybe. So he just like
That is
clamps.
so false. That is so false. You are out of your
Well, I
mind.
I mean, if I could drop weight like you, I would eat a lot more treats, smushy snacks.
Babe, I don't eat any treats. Have you noticed how little I've been eating of
doesn't-
treats?
He doesn't eat a lot.
I'm not saying that you do eat treats.
Did he
I'm
does
saying
chicken
that
legs.
even if you did, you'd still probably lose more weight than me.
Matt the Beard Man chimes in, our buddy, the best. Don't worry, Josh. My wife is pissed. I lost almost 14 pounds in a month. That's a pretty impressive month right there.
That's a good month.
Yeah,
really good
it's
month.
just not fair. Also, I just tried to lift up our couch because, as most of you know,
Groceries
I
under?
hate bugs, and a spider was crawling on our couch
Oh, no,
while I
Uh-oh.
was
move.
holding our angelic little angel.
Oh.
And I tried to kill it, and I couldn't get it with my finger or my freaking foot. So now it's somewhere under the couch, and we gotta burn the house.
That's true. Gonna have to move.
I had that happen the other night.
Yeah.
I hate critters.
Can't have that happen.
I just
tonight.
want them to.
Little
I don't want to kill
oogie
them. I just
boogies?
want them to stay in where they stay.
Little
and
boogles?
Leave me alone.
Your corner, our corner. I get you. I get you.
And then our child is just on the floor all the time now.
Dangerous.
So I find little spiders crawling across her mat all the time. I'm like, oh my
What?
god.
We have, but they're low little spiders. They're just out there trying to live.
Yeah, I want them away from me though. Why is he like on the couch crawling on me? Leave
Because
me alone.
you're
Stay under
friendly.
the couch. Don't ever come out.
Yeah,
Stay
people
there.
love
That's
you.
your home
You're
now.
very friendly, and everybody thinks you're fantastic.
They want a squishy snack.
Yeah, they do want a squishy snack. All right, well, I'll let you go back. We miss you terribly. It's not the same without you.
Miss you guys. Sorry. You know,
It's
I
all
just
right.
have a
Never
very
chill.
active 6-month-old over here
I'd
who
like
doesn't
to-
like me to
I
have much free time.
We have a child. I'd like to point that out to the audience.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Why
Hang up.
did I say that she was just mine?
Yeah. She was like, I have a child over here.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Uh-oh.
I do because she's with me right now.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
there it is.
You know, one of these days, maybe Ken would like me to be on the show
Maybe.
and you can hang with Rosie.
Sure,
I'm
I'll
just-
gladly,
Can we-
whatever you want to do.
We'll StreamYard in like a webcam back there.
Yeah.
Just like, let's go in live. Is Josh handling this?
I mean,
Yeah, Rosie disagrees. She's like, nah, I'd rather hang out with my mom.
whoa,
Oh.
burn. That's a low blow right there.
Oh.
All right, well, I love you. I'll see you in bed.
I love you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Now I'm hungry for some Swedish fish. Might have to stop by Target on the way home. I have no car. I have to go home, get my car, and go over there. It'd be worse.
You could walk down to Target. It's a nice walk.
Oh, totally could do it. But
You know what you should get?
What's
It's a
that?
longboard, like a long skateboard.
I can't do this. You know me. I don't have the
think-
coordination for that shit.
Nah, no rollerblades. What about like a razor scooter?
I could do that.
Yeah, I think you
do
could pull off a razor.
I don't
scooter.
think. I don't think I could pull it off.
Like a bigger, like an adult scooter.
One of the ones that are motorized.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think pretty sure I'd fall out of just the anticipation of falling would cause me to be like, I'm gonna fall. Ah! And they'd be like, no, you were going straight.
And then I'd get blamed for your injuries.
Yeah. Well, Grace wants to get a motorcycle.
A motorcycle or a motor scooter?
No, a motorcycle.
Can she ride a motorcycle?
She wants to go get the whole thing, the license, everything, and I have forbade it. I forbade it.
It scares the crap out of me that my father-in-law and my little sister-in-law ride motorcycles like over distance. It scares the crap out of me. Not because it's because the other people on the road.
My dad had one coming out of the Navy. It looks cool. I get it. Sack off.
Yeah.
She rides a motorcycle. I get it. No problem. But it's too dangerous. My cousin is a motor cop for LAPD. He got hit in an intersection, got launched
See?
20 feet in the air.
Crazy.
Luckily, okay. Why? Kid was adjusting the radio. Boom, blew through the intersection.
Yep.
I did, told her.
That's how we almost died in Goodyear next to the Jamba Juice.
Oh, my God.
See?
Yeah. Yeah, so I said, no, we're not doing that.
Trey T said, can Grace hold up a motorcycle at a stop? That's tough because she is little. She got little
She
legs.
hold up a motorcycle. But she's stronger than me.
Well, I'm not saying the strength is a problem.
Yeah,
I'm
but can
saying
she-
actually the legs getting to the ground is an issue.
We'd have to get her a wee bike. Is there a wee bike?
You get a wee bike. It's one of those like.
But there's got to be a way to, because she could do the lean, I guess, to one side.
Totally. Well, that's what I'm saying. I want a motor
of those-
scooter. You know me. I want a Vespa real bad.
Like my old roommate.
Yes.
He had one. He had one up until what?
He got hit.
He got hit.
See. I just want one for like neighborhood travels. Like, hey, you want me to come over?
Oh.
Ken, I'm on my way. I just ride it down the Chandler, like just going 25 miles an hour, stopping at the stop signs. No, just surface streets.
If you lived in Hawaii, you would definitely have one.
Oh,
Everyone has them all over there.
100%.
Sand on it.
Yep, I'd have a motor scooter and an old Jeep.
Everyone's suggesting I sit in the sidecar.
Yeah.
Like Gareth on the British Office that night at the pub and the
Yep.
swingers take him. It's
Yep.
the best shot on television ever.
So
Just him
good.
going by. Oh.
I love a good.
Yeah, motorbike with 3 wheels. Sober scooter to pull back Alice's bit. That's great.
Motorcycle with 3 wheels is confusing because I feel like that's going to. Because my neighbor had a 3-wheeler. The quad.
2 in the front?
No.
Or the quad?
No, like the old quad, but it was 1 in the front, 2 in the back. And it
Right,
was very,
right,
very
right.
unsafe. Like you flip that thing all the time. And then I've ridden 4-wheelers before, no problem. Those things
Right.
can tip anytime.
Yeah, I believe me, I've seen many golf carts crash.
Anytime. Golf cart, I'm very safe with. If and when our world gets to the point where we're like climate change is actually taken seriously by everybody, and we're all driving electric golf carts around
Right.
instead of cars that run on gasoline a lot of times. That will make my life so much easier. Is everybody just like in a golf cart? Just like, have you ever seen anybody in a golf cart look upset?
No, even when I had a patrol one,
Yeah.
which we had SUVs, but then to cut
Much fun.
cut costs, they put us in golf carts every
Yeah.
now and then for certain times of the day, and
That's why the
it's fun.
positivity cart could
Yeah.
work.
I took that golf cart, a 6-seater, to Del Taco
It's the best.
at 2 a.m.
When we go down to the beach in the summer, we rent a golf cart for the week. And
Yeah.
like me and the nephew, and it will like wake up in the morning, like, you guys want to get ice cream? It's like 9 a.m. Who cares? We're in a golf cart. See? Ranger Donald says quad is a 4-wheeler. Yeah, in Pennsylvania, we call them 4-wheelers.
Yeah.
Quad.
We call them We call them quads in Pismo because everyone takes quads out to and ATVs out to Pismo.
Okay, to the beach. Can you ride them on the beach?
You can ride them on the beach in sand dunes. The amount of deaths every year is
Staggering.
not. I wouldn't call it staggering,
Okay.
but enough.
Enough
where
to
I'm
know.
always like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I think the older I get, the less risks I take on motorized vehicles.
Life is just risky as is.
Yeah.
Crossing the street here to get to our office is risky.
Tight.
I've been almost hit like 6 times.
It's
in
really
the time
close,
we've been
a
doing
lot.
this. Yeah.
The other day, I'm walking on that 7-Eleven, and a woman just rolled. She didn't even look
Didn't
right.
even stop.
Just rolled right through
It happens all the time.
all the time. Hey, and those are the times when I want to like slam the trunk with my fist and be like,
I've
"Would you
punched a car
look?"
once. I've punched a car once.
Me
and
too.
And it's great.
It feels great.
I did it at the Grove.
Yeah.
I was
Like,
security director. Would have
hey.
been weird, but I was just. He almost hit me.
See?
Boom! Hit the
Yeah.
trunk of the car.
Yeah.
Like, come on, people.
Be better.
Be better. That's the lesson today, Josh. Be,
Be
better,
better.
including
Be better.
bots.
Yes. Be better, bots.
Thanks to all who reported and helped us, and Mariana with the recently promoted Sebastian Fila, who's now an admin moderator.
Sebastian Fila is an absolute legend.
They're working their asses off
On this
down there
Kickstarter.
in Uruguay on this Kickstarter.
Uruguay?
Uruguay?
I think that's how they pronounce it.
Uruguay?
Yins come down Uruguay. My neighbors, they just move up here. I don't know if Yins ever met anybody from Uruguay.
Uruguay?
Let me tell you. You know, in Pittsburgh, you know how we say the state Oregon?
Oregon?
No, yeah, Yins ever been to Oregon?
Oregon?
You know, Portland's near up in Oregon. Yins know that. Yeah.
Yins know that.
Yins know that.
Oregon? Sebastian's kicked a car for almost running over a dog. Oh,
See
yeah.
that? Yeah, don't do that.
I would do that, too.
That's why I'm always confused as a people, why do we put strollers in front? Like, why are we pushing strollers?
I actually agree with that.
I'm putting my child in the road before
I
me.
agree with that.
Like, why don't we have things where it's like to the side? Like, I'm pushing the bar, but the thing is next to me.
Right.
Or I'm pulling it. I'm just walking with it. And it's like around me, and I've got like a rickshaw kind of a situation for my baby. I know I'm supposed to look at the baby, but I can obviously turn around and look at the baby if she's making noises.
I agree with you. I'm not comparing. I'm not comparing, but we had that stroller for Ratsy, right?
Yeah.
And we crossed every street. I would position myself in a way. I just had visions of that
The
stroller being
getting
clipped
hit. Yeah.
all the time. And you know, all the stuff I used to see at the mall of the strollers going down the escalator
Yes.
all the time. Babies just bouncing down like Cabbage Patch Kids down escalators
Terrifying.
because parents would take the escalators, would take the stroller on the escalator.
It's terrifying. Having a child is terrifying, especially like at this age or any younger, because they have no ability to stop anything.
Yeah,
Like she can put her hands down, but she's gonna fall on her face.
gonna fall on her face.
Okay, it's terrifying. Yeah.
Speaking of falling on her face, Christian Vacaba's in the chat.
I
Says,
love him.
I hit the hood of a car after they rolled the stop sign and almost hit me when I was running. The man was old and I felt bad, but also just don't do that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Just don't. Hey, Kaike, how many cars have you punched?
None. But I think we came up with a perfect technology. It's like the side baby cart,
Yeah.
but it's a scooter, so you can scoot a little bit,
Little
but
scoot?
it's like
That's genius.
connected to you.
Baby scooter with the sidecar.
Yeah, and
I
it's,
think they would
it's
love it.
balanced so it won't tip over either.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this.
Oh man,
Anything
we
to
got to
make it safe.
design this because
This next
JT
Kickstarter.
says, "Wait, what? Babies flying down escalators?" Yeah, Ken worked at a mall.
As a security director at
Director.
Northridge Mall, I can tell you I have countless minutes, but like 5 to 10 times a year, they have the signs that say, don't take the strollers up the escalator. And every person goes, whatever, not for me.
Yeah.
I have seen babies falling down those things, bouncing down the escalators, and when they get picked up, they have scratches across their face from the
terrifying.
escalator. I've
Yeah.
seen it 5 to 10 times a year for 17 years.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it. Pay attention to rules. Rules are there for a reason, to protect you, to protect companies, yes, from being sued, but also there's probably a reason someone says, warning, don't do this.
Right,
And
right.
no one thinks it can happen. No one thinks it's them.
Yes.
No
It's
one
like-
thinks it's them.
I saw this huge warning at the golf course the other day. Don't drink the water from the sprinklers because it's reused water. I didn't think we had to tell people that, but we do.
I'll tell you what. They need those reclaimed or reused water signs. Just need to say the truth. Hey, don't drink the poop water, idiot.
Because you will poop your pants for the rest of your life. And so many times, and when are we getting Christian on the show? Whenever. He's always welcome here. He's a busy guy. He's working a full-time job.
What's
He's
that?
big,
Ruvacaba?
Ruvacaba.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's the right.
I wanna-
Christian.
you know-
that Christian can come on.
Yeah, right. The other one can as well. Christian Hayden Christensen?
Yeah, he can go.
Yeah, of course.
He's over at
Yeah. No, and I want to get Cobb and Striffler back in a Josh Brady rematch. And I also
we
want to
need to
get
have
him
that.
on a positivity report in studio. They've just got crazy busy schedules, and I hate to keep like peppering people, asking them, and them always saying no about schedules and yada yada yada. I love Christian Rubicaba. He's the best. He's the best.
I'm riding with him to Vegas next week.
Oh,
Dude owes me a sandwich on the road.
yeah, he does.
I don't know.
Are you guys going to stop at the famous gas station, or is that on the 15?
That's on the.
That's on the way to Vegas, right?
Yeah, which famous gas station?
The clean one.
Oh no, that's on the 10.
That's on the 10 because you got to stop at the 15.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We'll go to
Yeah.
Prim.
Oh yeah,
I'll tell you where I like to take a road poop. It's at the that little outlet center.
in Prim.
Yeah, no, before Prim, at Barstow.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
like
yeah,
an
yeah.
outlet center with
Mhm.
everything there.
Very,
They
very
have
clean.
a visitors center.
Yeah, super
You
clean.
can get good work done there.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Telling you, in my life, I can rattle off the top 10 cleanest public restrooms I've been in,
Yeah.
no problem, and I think about them often.
That one, we talk about that rest
Oh
stop.
my
one.
God.
It's not even a rest stop. The gas station.
I
one.
dream about it.
It's the best.
It is because once you've had to go to the bathroom in a dirty one, the clean ones, it's exponentially different.
That rest stop outside of Flagstaff that I walked into, and the urinal had been used as a toilet.
Yeah, we're out.
I think of once a week, and that was 2008.
Mhm.
That I walked in on that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think about like I will leave a Steeler game if I think I have to go to the bathroom. I don't care if it's the Super Bowl.
Smart.
I'll-
It's a smart play.
I can't. There's no way. Christian Rubicaba says we're eating at every fast food place in Barstow. That's the road trip partner I need. The one that's going to stop at the Sonics and the standalone Pizza Huts. Okay, the Ikaika Shiveleys of the world.
Shiveleys of the world.
You know what? He's a great road trip guy.
Is he?
Guaranteed Ikaika's a great road
Heather,
trip guy.
do you confirm
Can
this?
you confirm?
Yeah, he's pretty great.
See, he's going to stop at every restaurant. You
I
want a
liked it.
snack? Ikaika knows it.
She's like, do you have to point out every fast food place
That's
we pass
me.
by? I'm like, yes.
Yes. We're going to that Sonic in Gilroy.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to it.
I love, Ellis is great because I love his strategy. Get in the car, get on the road a bit, then you get a snack.
Yeah.
You want to stop at all the cool places
Every
to eat.
time.
Ruvacaba's good. This will be a second Vegas drive with him,
Yes.
and I love the Vegas drive. I don't know why. I can't explain why, Josh. I just love it. I kind of want a one-time fly Jet Suite X to get on the plane with Nick
Sure.
Cage.
Yeah.
But
I haven't driven to Vegas since 2010.
yeah,
And
I don't blame you.
it
It's
was
an
on
easy
a-
hop skip.
Well, it was on a bus for a friend's 30th birthday. They rented like a charter bus, and there were 60 people that went on the bus.
Oh yeah.
The way home was an 8.5-hour bus ride, but there was still booze left on the bus. And
Oh man, yeah.
it was the most fun. But that was the only time I've ever driven back and forth because I can't drive by myself or drive in a car with other people to Vegas.
That's not a lot of options.
Yeah, I know. I've
done the drive by myself. It was so relaxing for me.
Yeah.
I know we're built differently. I'm not saying you have to do what I do, but
You know me. I don't mind a road trip, but I don't prefer it. I like getting to the place,
sure.
and I hate the drive home. It's so depressing.
Drive homes, especially when Ellis is like 5 a.m.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Remember that 5 a.m. and coming out of Arizona? We're at that
Mm-hmm.
Starbucks at 5:10.
Mhm. And that's when we saw Blarg.
Blarg!
Yeah.
No.
John Mariano chimes in, and I will say, John, you just put shudders through my veins. The Penn Station waiting room restroom is the filthiest I've been in, and you would be correct, sir. The Penn Station bathroom in
now.
Manhattan, 34th, under the Madison Square Garden there. In the Amtrak area, I believe he's talking about. I've taken
Wow.
trains from there to Philly and Baltimore and even Pittsburgh. Listen, if you don't want a smell in your nose for the rest of your life, don't go in there. And it's not a good smell. You're forever. You might burn your clothes when you leave. You might take your shoes off and burn your shoes. When you get to your destination after that Penn Station waiting room bath, I just don't do. I'm pleading to you as a people. Don't go in there. Just don't do it.
Don't do it.
Right?
We can be heroes.
Like when we went to this bathroom in Illinois
just for one day.
at a bar, my dad came out and he said, "We have to leave.
We have to go home.
That is the most disgusting place I've ever been, and I don't feel as a people we should be here supporting the bar that keeps a bathroom like that."
Yeah.
And we left.
Yeah.
It's important.
Rob in chat's a hero. I worked at gas stations and bars and always took pride in my bathroom clean. Rob, you're doing what's right for us as a society. We here at the afternoons applaud you.
Thank you.
Applaud
Thank
you.
I was in charge in college when we didn't have pledges at the fraternity. I was in charge of the bathrooms for right reason because I would go in there with a hazmat suit, like a full thing, gloves, hose, scrub brush, all the chemicals twice, sometimes 3 times a week, and clean that place like you wouldn't believe. People would come in here and be like, "Is this a hotel?" I'm like, "No, this is Josh Macuga cleanliness." Okay? Goggles, like a gas, and I would hose out toilets, walls, scrub it all down. It was like my workout. I'd spend 30 or 45 minutes in there. Oh, sweating through everything, sweating to the oldies. I'd pump up the jams.
Yeah.
People would be at the bar across the street,
That
and they
Freedom
would text
Rock,
me,
man.
"Hey, keep cleaning.
Yeah, keep cleaning.
You got it." And then I'd go over and have a beer.
Oh, that's
great.
gross. Old Handsaw says it's like Woodstock 99 up in there.
It is.
Not clean.
That's bad.
That's bad. Yeah, that I finally watched that doc. It kind of affected me. But the whole sequence on everyone playing around in the mud that was overflowed
Sewage.
Sewage.
That's how you get. That's how you get parasites.
I did this while I was eating my food.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I still watched it. All right, we are almost on the way out of here because we started early for a reason, and we don't want to blow past that reason.
That's true,
Just
yeah,
to get
thanks.
you home and to get these two
Thank
crazy
you.
kids to a motion picture.
Yeah.
You excited to see the MCU motion picture?
Yes, it's been very hyped, but a lot of
Shang-Chi.
good reasons.
I mean, the trailers look amazing. All the
Yeah.
karate.
Yeah.
I'm just excited about the martial arts.
Yeah.
I'm excited about the popcorn.
Ooh.
That's a good thing.
And we're going to Yard
about
House before
food.
that, so.
Oh man.
Oh, you going to the AMC one?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what. When you're there at the Yard House, do yourself a favor. Try some of them vegan options on the
Oh,
back.
they
of
are. The Gardines are good. I
Gardine
swear to
stuff.
God, they're good.
Do yourself a favor.
They make a fantastic Cobb salad if they bring it out correctly, which they rarely do.
That one day you had
3
and
times.
you weren't like turn it back. You were just like, but there's things in there, and 3 times, right?
3 times.
We went last time, too. There was pistachios in it.
Yeah, they put
Oh,
nuts
that
in
whole
it.
thing.
And then remember they brought it back and forgot to put the chicken on it.
Uh-huh.
And then when they brought it back, I was like, dude, we got to go. I'm really sorry. And
Yeah.
he's like, all right.
Yeah. It's
You know,
all good.
hey,
It's all
it
good.
happens.
Hey, this is the Afternoons, but we want to remind you that coming up very soon here in the channel, we are going to be announcing the Kickstarter going live. That's right. The Kickstarter for Futility, the actual game of living. This is big, folks. This is not just a GPA presents. This is something we want to go to all corners of the universe. And please, we're not being shy. Please help us spread the word.
Please.
If you're a longtime fan, a new fan, a core fan, you just kind of don't mind what we do. Help us get the word out on the Futility Kickstarter. Sebastian Fila and his team down in Uruguay.
Uruguay. Sebastian has told us you can drive across the entire state, entire country, top to bottom, 6 hours. Uruguay.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like
Uruguay.
a trip to Culver City here. So, yeah, do that. Please help us. But I don't say that like we're so excited about it.
We are very, very
We want
excited
the
about
world to know we appreciate that
100%.
there. All right.
And I don't know if you saw it this morning, but we got Kate Mulligan with the Jesse Roach pop star. So,
You got her with a Jesse Roach pop
yeah.
star. Poor
Number
Jesse Roach, but poor people we pull the prank on. But it's funny.
But it's funny. It's all good.
Thank you for all who helped us with the bots in the chat tonight.
Thank you
We
very
hope
much, very
you all
much.
understood that nothing we can do other than to try to light it all on fire. So that is it. We're out of here for this week. We'll be back. Now, I'll be on the road next week, so no Ken Goes Live. We'll do something on Thursdays. But then we'll be back the week after that with this show. So that's it. The Afternoons. Josh, Ken, and Amanda. A silly look at a serious world.
It doesn't matter when you listen, Ken, as long as your wife is still upset with you for losing weight. It's
Always the
afternoons.